It happened! It's the day! Today's the day! Today was finally the day they added my dear Priam to Fire Emblem Heroes, and I'm so excited! Welcome back, everybody. It's been a long time. I haven't done a summoning video in a while. I've been saving up ever since I got smacked by that Halloween banner, and I'm at a pretty good amount right now at 452 orbs, and if you're looking at the screen, you'll notice that the setup looks a little different because I got a new phone recently. It's actually a refurbished phone because I'm not too picky. As long as it's newer, as long as it's got a decent amount of storage, I'm fine with refurbished stuff. But that's not what we're here to talk about. Today, we are here to talk about my favorite Awakening man being added to Fire Emblem Heroes, Priam, although I don't know, they called him Priam in the trailer, and I don't think that's right. I think what they meant to say,
honey, you mean Hercules,
was Priam, but I'm not calling him Priam. I'm not. We're calling him Priam because it rolls off easier. Anyways, we are summoning today only for Priam, and I can see right now that we have Flavia as the same red unit. So I am very much hoping that she doesn't break my streak. And if she does, I'll be sad. I like Flavia, I really do. And I thought her Forging Bonds events... I'm sorry, I'm tired. Long day at work. Her Forging Bond was really good. I thought it was nice. I thought it was nice that she... And I was confused at first because I was wondering why she thought that Basilio was dead, because in Awakening, she knows that he survived because he said he played dead and then he snuck back to the shepherds. And then I realized that I think this is actually the Flavia from a world where Basilio actually did die, since Lucina said that in her future that Basilio dies when he fights against Walhart. But that's not what we're here to, we're done with that though. But like I said, love Flavia. If she breaks my streak though, I'm probably gonna hate her. Nothing personal against her. The main plan's probably gonna just be summoning on red, but if we do have to summon on anybody else, I might just get Ash for fodder. Nothing against Ash. I wasn't too enthusiastic because it seems like we keep getting female heroes for all the mythic heroes each time that we have a new book. But she's pretty dang cute, I'm not gonna lie. She's adorable, so I hate to get more of her for fodder, but I'm not gonna exactly be building her up very much. But let's get started. Hopefully, I will be having a good summoning session. All I'm really going to be able to talk about is Priam, because you have no idea how excited I am for this. I was hoping, you heard me say multiple times, boy, I sure hope they do add Priam and Shura to Fire Emblem Heroes. I don't know when that's going to happen. And I knew that this next banner was going to be an Awakening banner because it's been a full year since they've had an Awakening banner. Last time it was Mustafa and Sayri. I don't know why I just mixed it up with Yenfei. I can't wait till his Forging Bond, or not Forging Bonds. I can't wait until his, oh, Texas. I think my dog is sleep barking really quick. Hang on a minute. Are you having a nightmare? I don't know if that'll pick up on the mic or not. You're okay. You're okay. Sorry about that. That might pick up on the mic. I don't know if it will or not. He's just fast asleep. Oh gosh. Really hope I won't be losing too many orbs during this. I am so excited, and so I forgot the other plan too. I didn't talk this through all the way. I'm just so excited to see my man finally in Heroes. So the main plan is going to be that I'm going to be summoning for Priam, but I want to see how many copies of him I can get, because undoubtedly he's going to be my 10 merge project, without a doubt. There's no question to it, and I'm hoping my luck will be better. I'm not getting too many red orbs, but at the same time, I'm not getting too many low counts either, so that's not too bad. I'm just so happy to see him. Oh my gosh, I did not think he was even going to be on this Awakening banner. I thought for sure we were going to get Vake and Gregor. Or, well, I wanted Mariel too, but that or Laurent too, because we haven't seen, out of all the kids, even counting the alternate costumes, I am out of it tonight. Even counting the alts, we've seen every single child except for Laurent. And like I said before, it's the same issue of him being completely alone until somebody else shows up. Oh gosh, that support between I don't know who supported what in like what the popular ships are, but between Muriel, like shipping Muriel with other people, I actually paired her with Frederick because I thought that their support was really cute, and apparently out of most of the supports, that's one of the few ones where Muriel doesn't treat her husband like a test subject. And the S support was really cute because it's like, oh, so what if you see me? So if you see me talking to men, how do you feel? She's like, oh, strangely, I don't feel anything at all. And if I'm talking to a woman, I wish to rip out her hair in the manner of an angry cat. And it just makes sense to have Frederick as Lauren's father too. I'm hoping that poor kid gets outed soon. It's not fair. I think after, I know we're not going to be having like there we go, we're not getting any red orbs. That's that algorithm I know and hate. I'm thinking that after this Awakening banner, once we get new heroes again, which isn't going to be for a while, because I think we're going to be getting the Christmas banner, and I think we're going to be getting the New Year's banner after that, so we'll have 2 special heroes banners. I think the next one is Sacred Stones, and if it's Sacred Stones, I'm hoping that we get Colm and Niemi? Oh gosh, I can't even pronounce it. Look, maybe we do need people to read their names out loud, but I still don't think his name is Priam. I still think it's Priam. But I'm hoping to get those 2 and Garcia because Ross needs his dad in this game. Although, I have a feeling if they add Garcia in, they're just going to make him the 4-star demote, and I don't think he deserves that. He deserves way better. I don't know. They tend to make most of the dudes are the 4-star demote, so I was actually really surprised to see that Muriel was the well, she's not really, she's the demote, but I think Basilio is technically the real 4-star demote. Either way, I think the artwork they did for Priam in this is so good too. And I noticed they gave him some thick thighs, so I don't know if it's just me, I'm not trying to be thirsty or anything like that, but he's got Jetstream Sam thighs. Like, just, if you look at it in the damage art, it's just totally obvious too. And I love that his Forging Bonds, ooh, 3 orbs, that's good. I love that in his Forging Bonds he got to talk to Ike. I was waiting for that. The only thing I didn't like, and I'm just gonna break my no cursing rule just this once, didn't like how Ike was kind of being an asshole. It wasn't fair. Priam was just excited to talk about Ragnar, and I don't get why everybody's like, oh, he talks too much, oh, he's full of himself, and it's like, no, he's really not. He's just excited about things, and that's why I like his support with Robin too, thankfully, because even Robin's support with Owain, like, he talks a whole lot and like exaggerates and, you know, is dramatic. But even with Priam being like that, she still kind of had, because like I said, when she talks with Owain, she's just like, oh my gosh, you're annoying. But with Priam, it's just like, oh, I like learning from you, so makes me, at least that makes me happy. My ship will stay sailing forever at that matter. And actually, I still have my female Robin that I haven't built in this game, so I've been panickingly trying to summon and build on her. I don't know how that's going to work. I was really hoping that Priam wasn't going to have any solo skills, but I was proven wrong, and because his solo skill is the is the intro to this game, really don't think, excuse me, gosh, I hope that burp didn't pick up on the camera. God, I'm so disgusting. I really hope that, or I really don't want to get rid of his base set, because that's a really good skill. So I might put Shove on him. So female Robin has bonus doubler. She has attack defense. Oh gosh, what do they call it? Is it attack defense link? Yeah, attack defense link, I think it was. Where if you use the assist skill, it'll give you a stat boost. I don't know how to explain it. I need, like, when I'm all hyped up like this, I can't explain anything, and I don't remember. And I don't remember any. Oh gosh, wait, where am I? Okay, I'm at 14. I don't even think I'm gonna. Ooh boy. I know I said I was gonna summon for Ash if I get Gray, but I also need Bulbous Merges too, because that is still a work in progress. I'll focus on Gray next time. I'll focus on Gray, but I don't even think I'm gonna. I keep getting, whenever I'm summoning on green, I keep getting Orochi and Luthier I actually need more merges for. I keep getting Orochi, but I don't need her anymore because she's already all the way built up. And I hope after that last, gosh, please just give me more reds. I know for a fact that Flavia's gonna pity break me at some point, so please just give me more. And stop giving me Shirshi? Is that how you pronounce her name? These names are weird. I feel like at least once they should have had the character introduce themselves. And that's what I love about Fire Emblem Three Houses and Fire Emblem Echoes, is when you have full voice acting, there's not a single doubt over how a character's name is supposed to be pronounced. Like, we all know for a fact that gosh, I really messed it up. Ferdinand von Aegir is pronounced Ferdinand von Aegir, because I probably would have pronounced it Aegir, I think is how it's spelled. Oh god, I'm so giddy about this. I'm sorry. Priam's in the game, and at least hoping that I'll get one. There we go. Hoping I'll get one copy of him at least, and that's all I can gush about too. I'm just so happy he's finally in the game. So I'm gonna have a team built based around him, and that's Stall. I'm gonna have a team based around Priam, female Robin, and Morgan. And I don't know who the last one's gonna be. I don't have anybody else that I can really put in there, but it's gonna be like a family. I'd like to build an Aether Raids team based off of them, but I would really have to work on building my Robin before I do that. Anyways, maybe I should stop talking about Priam, even though that's all I can think about right now. That's all my mind. If you see the thumbnail, I hope you guys like the thumbnail. It was really goofy, and graphic design is my passion, because it looks like garbage. So, what do I have on my list of topics to talk about? I don't know. I have... Oh, Keaton. Well, he doesn't break the streak at least, so that's a good thing. And I actually need to build him, too. So that's good. I didn't know he was the fourth. He was pretty recent, too. It wasn't like he was newly introduced. Okay, you know what made me mad? I was looking at the refines. I like Nyla. I really do. She's a cool character. She didn't need a refine. I think she got a refine. Maybe I probably misread it or something like that. But you know who really needs a refine right now is Silas, because he's been in since, what was it? Was it book 3 or book 2? I can't remember. I think it was book 3. Anyways, he's been in since book 3. He's a great unit, even on his own. I hope whatever his refine is, they keep the armor slaying aspect of it, because him in Aether Raids against Fallen Edelgard, that is like one of my only... Ewan! No! I thought it was Rye or something like that. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, you darling little boy who just destroyed my streak. What is wrong with you? What's your skill list? I'm so mad at you and your stupid cute face. Oh my gosh, that's not even like... Yeah, he's getting, sorry, sent home for feathers. I feel really bad. I didn't even use him. I don't know who my mage... I don't even remember if I used a mage unit, really, in Sacred Stones. Oh, no, I did! I used Archer. Archer? Is that how you pronounce his name? Well, I used him in loot, basically. Oh, Bantu. Okay, I need Bantu merges, too. That is still a work in progress, and I still have no idea what I want to do with him. Just because he's got good defense, but I don't know what... I think, you know what, if I get an Ashe, I might just run attack defense unity on him. Because, like I said, it's good fodder. But I think Archer was really the only mage... only the mage unit I can remember using in my Sacred Stones run through. I don't think I played through Ephraim's, just because I was so used to playing with Erica's army, so I just stuck with that. And I don't know if it was just me. I had an issue, because like I said, so Sacred Stones is my first entry into the game, and I was still kind of learning the basics of the game, but Seth destroyed, actually, I don't even know what the level was, too, so maybe I was playing on super easy level, and that's why he did, but Seth destroyed, everything in his path, and it wasn't until I decided to replay the game later that I finally started leveling up some of my other characters, like Gilliam and Garcia and Ross. I actually didn't use Ross a whole lot when I first started playing it. I had to go back to it, basically, because like I said, that was my first time I was dipping my toes into... I got 100, and I still don't have anything to show for it. 26 summons. Please, just don't give me Flavia, give me Priam. That's all I want. I've been waiting so faithfully for him to be added to Heroes. And you know what, fun fact, since we're talking about Priam again, since that's probably all I'm going to be talking about tonight. His Japanese voice actor, Daisuke Ono, he plays Silver the Hedgehog in all the Sonic, and that's, oh gosh, that's a funny thing to me. Like, all the Sonic actors have switched in the American versions of the game, but in Japan they've basically kept the same voice actors the whole time. So Silver's Japanese voice actor is also Priam. It just kind of makes me laugh a little bit because you have somebody who's playing this big, you know, not, well, I don't know, like, obviously Priam's buff, but, like, he's not, like, shredded, he's not, like, Mordecai or Candigus levels of shredded, but, you know, you have somebody that, oh my gosh, 2 Selifs in a row? Please no. I don't want Selif. Good kid. I just don't want him. Oh gosh. I really don't want this to end up... You know what? I forgot to mention too, because I know last time my Halloween summoning video didn't go so well. I did end up getting Rhea finally. It took... Oh gosh, what was my percentage? I think I was at like 5% or like 5.75, but I finally got her. I don't think I think she had neutral IVs, which isn't great, but it's not bad either. This game is so mean to me. Man, I'm really hoping Ashura gets added to this game. He's a Grand Hero battle unit or something like that, because then it won't be as hard to know. Well, at least it won't break in street still, so I do need to merge her still. I have heard she's supported to Silas both in my Fire Emblem Fates game, and then when I brought her over to Heroes, I decided to support her over here. And I actually need to build a team with her and Silas. Now, if they could just include Sophie in the game, that would be great. But anyways, Priam's Japanese voice actor, Daisuke Ono, played Silver the Hedgehog. Thought it was really funny that the guy who plays my favorite Fire Emblem husband in Awakening plays my favorite Hedgehog from the Sonic series. Like, and you know what, it's honestly, there's not like a huge amount of difference in how much I like the characters, but Silver is probably one of the characters that stands out the most to me, because I was like 12 years old when I got Sonic 06, and playing, even though Silver is absolutely a nightmare to control as. If you guys have seen, there's a mod called Project 06, and I'm sure if you're a Sonic fan, you've already heard this isn't news, but there's a mod called Project 06 that aims to fix all the issues of the OG Sonic 06 release, and they do such a good job. Like, they do these little environmental changes, they do animation. Excuse me, gosh, I'm like hiccuping, burping and stuff, I don't know why. So, they changed some of the environmental stuff, they changed some of the animations, they actually include like little minor animated cutscenes at some of the beginnings of the levels too. I really like it, it's a nice touch to it. And they also made Silver way more, oh my god. Okay, fine. Why not? Like I said, I need Ash's fodder, so I just need to get over Gray. And I could be getting Balthus fodder right now if I wanted to. But maybe I should have. I don't know. Oh, this is not good luck. I was like, oh, I'm gonna do 10 merge on Priam. I sure hope it won't be. Screw it. We're doing green. I sure hope that I can get a decent amount of Priams with the 452 orbs that I have that I was saving up. Basilio! I didn't actually have any plans to, like, build you. You're not you're a cool guy. You're a great character. It just... like I said, I'm not super... And that's... I don't even think that's good anyways. Like, I'm sorry. He's... Like, okay, Basilio's not bad. He's cool. But... And, like, even even in the Forging Bonds where he meets up with Mustafa, I thought that was really cool. But, like, between this banner and the Last Awakening banner, I have way more investment in Mustafa than I do in Basilio, just because— Yay! There we go! There we go! That's my husband. I'm so happy. But my strength comes— Yes, damn right it does. Let's see, what— Oh, I broke my, okay, minus res. That's not bad. I broke my no swearing, whatchamacallit again. It's okay, I'm not gonna censor it this time. Today's a special treat. I may curse once, but I've already cursed twice. Once when I called Ike an asshole, and the other time when I just said damn right. And that means I've cursed 4 times now because I've just said it again. Please just give me more. No, please just let me have, more Priams to summon and build up. Obviously I'm gonna be sparking him too, but I don't know if I have enough to spark on 2 characters. I don't know if 452 orbs is enough. Maybe if I get a higher red orb count than I've been getting with single red orbs and sometimes no red orbs at all, I can do a higher count, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I just keep getting 1s. Anyways, I need to find a different topic to obsess over that's not Priam. So I have my little handy dandy list on a sticky note, a really bent, crumpled sticky note that I've been keeping in my bag for, I want to say 2 months, 3 months, since whatever my last, no, wait, October. So 2 months, basically. And let me see what I have written here. I have Maya and the Three. If you guys haven't seen that on Netflix, that one's really good. Same guy who made the Book of Life. I feel like I would always butcher his name if I said it, so just out of respect to Mr. Gutierrez, I'm not gonna butcher his name. But Maya and the Three was a great show. I loved it so much, and oh, okay. Yeah, let's just do the spark and let's get another Priam so that I can keep doing merges. There we go, and then if I get another spark, I'll get Ash, and I'll use her attack defense unity for, I don't know, either I might do it on Hana or I might do it on Bantu. One of those two, basically. I don't know who else I'm gonna do it on. I wish that, oh that's right, Celestial Stones. I can actually use something with those again. Okay, now we got 2 red orbs. So the thing I love about Maya and the Three is all the little Easter eggs I had in there. And I love the fact that most of the cast that Mr. Gutierrez works with is the same cast as the Book of Life. So you have Zoe Saldana. I don't know why I'm blanking out. I swear I've been having like a stroke today, just like a whole 24-hour stroke. Zoe Saldana and Diego Luna as the 2 main characters who are love interests with each other, of course. And they also have... Oh yeah, that's right. Danny Trejo played the God of Earthquakes. I can't remember what his name was. I'm so bad with these names, but I loved all their calling cards. It was so awesome. It was like, it's like pro wrestlers with their intro cards. It was. Did I call it calling cards? I meant to call it intro cards. It was really good. It's a cute show, and the ending was a plot. It was very. What's the word? Unorthodox. It was an unorthodox way of writing, but he wrote it so well. Flavia, no! Oh, girl, I don't like you. I mean, I like you. I like your character. You're really cool. Speed. Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to fodder her anyways. And okay, you know what? I want to say this right now. Her artwork, it's not bad, but I think her regular attacking artwork, something about her face just doesn't look right, and I think it's I think the shading is just. Oh no, you know what? It's the nose and the mouth. It just looks really weird. Like I said, I'm not dissing her. I like Flavia a lot. I really do. But her nose and the mouth, they almost look like the what do they call, the Dr. Seuss live action, like from the Grinch when all the Whovians or whatever, they had their small mouth and nose and stuff. Kind of looks like that. I'm not trying to diss her. I'm really not. It's not bad artwork. Like the neutral artwork is really good. It just looks really, like I said, I think Basilio came away the best from, and I'm not saying, obviously I love Priam's artwork. I think that I'm glad they chose the artist that they did, but I think in terms of like overall art qualities, I think Basilio's artwork actually came out the best, because like look at the shading, or not the shading, look at the way he draws the fur on the fur ruff around his neck. That looks really good. And the metal obviously has really good effects as well. He deserves to have the best artwork too, but like I said, I love Priam's artwork as well. It's nothing against Priam. And there's, oh, maybe I can get a free Balthus on this one. Who knows? I've been trying to build Balthus up too, and I've been trying to work on doing something that's unexpected, because everybody does the attack defense. I've been trying to think of doing something with speed, basically, which I know he doesn't have a whole lot of speed, but I want to try to see if it works. So he's gonna have steady impact. I think steady is the one with speed and defense. Steady impact, Ninja Mesakari. I think I'm gonna give him Charlotte's B skill, and I can't remember what that is, and I just realized they didn't give me any reds. So hoo boy, loving this. At least I got 2, but I'm hoping I can get 1 more. Maybe I could get at least, like I said, this is even on my Brave banner, I didn't summon a whole lot. Speaking of Brave units, I forgot. I'm still in the process of making it. But if you're watching this video, I think, even though we had a lot of fun memeing last year, I think the memes should continue. So that's why for this year, I would like to encourage everybody who's not who doesn't have a particular unit that they're voting for, to please cast your votes for Oliver and Arthur. I mean, like, obviously, I'm sure everybody knows which characters I'm talking about, but I mean, like, Oliver from the Radiant series and Arthur from Fates. I think giving those characters a brave alt would be I don't want to say the funniest. They're genuinely good characters, and I think they deserve their alts, but, like, could you imagine how funny it would be? Because remember I don't want to say meltdown. Like, I get it. You guys like your characters, and I do feel bad for Marth that he kind of got shunted over to the second spot, because I know a lot of fans were, like, hoping that Marth would have his, what do they call it, the PRF skills? And he didn't get that, but Gatekeeper did. But also at the same time, Gatekeeper just proved that we don't need to have we don't need to have not the titular main character. It doesn't always have to be a blue-haired lord in the main spot, and I thought that was wonderful. So I'm hoping this year that we can vote for Arthur and Oliver. I think it would be great. And like I said, I'm working on obviously not very funny because I have a really bad sense of humor, campaign video. So once I get that up, I hope people will spread it, and I hope that we can possibly make it happen. Kada, sorry, nope, don't care for you. Gosh, low red orb count, but... Oh, that's right, you can only spark once. I guess you can't really spark... I don't know why I thought I could spark twice. Sometimes you can spark twice, and sometimes you can't. Sometimes you know when to hold them, sometimes you know when to fold them. I don't know how to... Hold them, I can't remember how that song goes. But I'm hoping I can get one more Priam, please. I just realized my phone isn't charging. I wonder if my cord finally just up and gave up. I have a really old iPhone cord that's just totally frayed. I don't know if this is just me. Maybe iPhone cords at the base just tend to fray. I don't know if that always happens or not. But this one did, and I don't think it's going to last for much longer. But anyways, like I said, please vote Oliver and Arthur, only if you have no one you're voting for. If you do have people that you're voting for, and you do want to cast some votes aside for those two, I think it would be really funny. Just because I mean, even every year, I still vote for Priam and Shura, but, like, once I saw that whole Gatekeeper thing, I stopped what I was doing and just put all my votes towards that. What else can we talk about tonight that I have on my special list? I think I've already knocked out the Silas Refine, which I actually forgot that I had that on my list, and I just was really sad that my boy Silas didn't have a Refine. I actually, you know what? To jump back to that, though, I hope that the Refine that they give him, I hope it has some type of maybe quick riposte? I hope it has some type of effect like that, because I think that would be good. That, and just keep the armor damaging unit, and that is all I can ask for. Or that is all I would ask for him. And I think that would make him a better unit. That way I can put his B skill to better work. Because as useful as it is, it doesn't always help, especially when it's, you know, when he's going up against units that can destroy that with null follow-up. And that was the other thing too. I didn't realize when I was looking at Priam that his base skill set was actually a good mix of beefy and, like, speedy too. I'm really glad they gave it. Like I said, okay, good. Oh gosh, I forgot that she was the demote too, and I got scared for a second. Her Forging Bonds was super funny too. The fact that she found herself in a wedding dress. Although, to be fair, if I saw myself in a wedding dress too, I'd probably flip out, because I am not somebody who's probably ever... There's no chance I'm getting married anytime soon. What else did I have though? So we had the Silas Refine, we had... Oh, that's right, I had High Guardian Spice written on here. Is it pot shots if I talk about that? Because, like, I feel like everybody's already covered that. So maybe I just won't talk about that one as much. All I'll really say is that what everybody says about that show, it's definitely true. It's got a lot of issues. Let's see, what else do I have down here though too? Is there anybody else I had? Oh, that's right. You know what? I haven't talked about music in a long time. Every one of my past videos, I've always started to talk about music, and then I get distracted by something and I stop talking about music. So I think for this video, while I'm not distracted, unless I get another, maybe I can get a Priam right here, and then I'll be distracted again. But while I'm not distracted, I want to talk about music, because I feel like there's a lot of people that have a certain taste in music, and I've got a really weird, eclectic taste in music that is kind of all over the place. Oh, you know what? Speaking of music, I feel really bad. So, look, I respect if you guys like the Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl remakes. I don't hate on you guys for that. Personally, myself, I was very, very disappointed in what we got. And like I said, I'm not saying, oh, don't buy the game, or oh, you're an awful person if you bought the game. I'm just saying, for the game that we got, I felt like the quality was not what the OG Diamond and Pearl deserved. I feel like they deserved a lot more in terms of unit quality, and Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl didn't add to that. Especially the music. Oh gosh, the music makes me sad. Like okay, so the route music and the city music, most of that is really good. The songs that really bother me would be, obviously we all heard that when the game was released, that the battle theme that they had for the trailers wasn't even the official theme. It was okay. Alright, let's go ahead and send some people home. Actually, I need to keep an eye out for who I send home, because I am looking for somebody to do, what do they call it? Wings of Mercy? Oh wait, that's combat manuals. I don't want that. I want send home. So actually, wait a second. I can't remember if it's part of her base stat or not, or base skill set or not. No, it's not. Okay, for some reason I just put Wings of Mercy on my Soleil that I had. I don't know why. Watch, I'm gonna just not be paying attention. It's gonna turn out that somebody on here has Wings of Mercy, and I'm just totally going through and getting rid of all of them. Maybe I should be checking them, but then the video is just going to be longer too, and right now we're already at the 31-minute mark, so maybe I just shouldn't. Wait, I think... Okay, I'll leave Kane for now, because I know Kane has it for sure. So, I'll get rid of everybody. Okay, I feel bad. Nothing against Tanith, but I think when it comes to the Radiant series, the only characters that I have a little bit more interest in are the Laguz characters, and yes, I get it, I'm a furry at this point. So it's funny. The icon that I used to have, I don't know why, so everybody kept calling me a furry, because the icon I used to have was my OC. My OC is a little blue cat named Saf. She's not like an anthro furry character though. She's literally just a blue cat. It's like the equivalent of, what's a walking, talking animal? You wouldn't, I don't know, you don't call Mickey Mouse a furry. Basically, it's just literally just a cat that walks and talks. It's not like any humanoid, like, aspects of her. But everybody kept thinking I was a furry because of that. So then I thought, oh, you really want to see a furry? I'll give you guys a furry. You're not going to be happy when I give you guys a furry. And I had a work in progress piece that has been sitting in my folders back when Beastars kind of started obviously it blew up when it came over here, but then it started picking up steam. So I started drawing a Beastars persona, and that's what I'm using right now as my icon. So you guys wanted to, not you guys collectively, I just mean like you as in the theoretical you of the people who were really mad that I had a furry icon. You guys wanted to see a furry, you really got a furry now. Oh gosh, my throat hurts really bad. I've been talking a lot. My throat was hurting badly 2 weeks ago because I went over to some friend's house for a... you know what? Yeah, no. We're not getting rid of her. I forgot to get that out of the Shershi. Shershi? How do they pronounce it? That's the... You know what? Her name's the one name that I would say, alright, whatever her pronunciation is, just give it to me so that I can pronounce it right. Because that one's one I haven't heard. It's a pretty name, I like it, but I don't know how it's pronounced. Like, I keep thinking it's Shershi, like, you know, Sherry or something like that. I'm not sure. Pardon, gosh, that was probably a really bad pronunciation. I have an absolutely awful grasp on language. Anyways, oh gosh, 2 irks in a row, that really irks me. I'm getting really sad because all I have are 2 Priams, and I would like to build more than 2 Priams. I know it was a foolish and naive dream to think that I could get a 10+ merge with only 452 orbs! Yay! There we go! Okay, that's 2 merge. So we're on our way, slowly but surely. And I just have to keep I wonder, should I run him with oh, that's another neutral one too. Should I run him with attack or defense? I think I could do either way, either or. Oh, but what does it matter too? If I get an ascended hero, I can just use a Florette. I don't know pronunciation. Let's call it a floret, I guess, because that's what it sounds like. Okay, good. Am I at 10 plus Bantu merges now, if I have that? I think I could be. Oh, I really hope I am, because that would be great. And I don't know if my throat's gonna last this long. What are we at? We're at 35 seconds in like, or not 35 seconds. That would be a really short summoning video. I don't know why it would be a very short summoning video. I guess if I was only summoning for Priam once and I used it on the ticket, I don't know, the tickets have never really granted me too much luck, except for the Fallen banner 2 years ago. I got, I believe it was Leon on a Fallen banner with a ticket. It was either him or it was one previously to that. I can't remember. But other than that, I don't really get a lot of ticket luck. I've been thinking too, about YouTube, or not YouTube content. I've been thinking about like video content. I don't know if people would want to see, because usually if you do like one of those art critique videos, usually people do have a lot of editing for those, and I would like to do a rate the art of Fire Emblem, like the Fire Emblem Heroes artists, like rate all their artwork. But the only problem is I don't have great editing skills, so I wouldn't be able to, most people just do it as a presentation, make it very long. But I wouldn't be able to do that. I just kind of, there's the Fire Emblem Heroes, or I don't know what the website is, but there's like one that has all the artists and what the characters that they've drawn, and basically it would just be footage of me scrolling through that and just giving my general thoughts about the pros and cons of their artwork. My throat is killing me. I don't know how much longer I can get this up. It hurts. Hopefully it won't be too long. Marita! No! Sweetheart! Broke my streak. You threw off my groove. You're minus speed too, so you're just gonna be instantly fired. What does she have? Close call. If unit speed is greater than full speed, reduces damage from attacks during combat, and my throat hurts. And from area of effect specials by percentage difference. If unit initiates combat, unit moves one space away after combat. I don't know. That's like lunge, isn't it? Is that where they pull the units back? Or not? I think it is. I don't know. I have something like that in Garrick. I just can't remember the names anymore. But I don't like that skill as much. I feel like there's too much of an open window for that too. Luthier! Oh my gosh! Finally I got a Luthier merge. Good to see you. I don't know how I'm... He's another work in progress build that I have no idea what I'm going to be doing with him too, because I think... No. I'm not doing green. Let's not get carried away here. I think I'm going to run him as a solo unit. I'm not sure. He's got good speed and good attack. He's not like... My poor boy Luthier just got so... He didn't deserve what happened to him. Literally, that whole banner... Who was the unit that they had in there that was the... Oh, they put some... What was the legendary hero? Oh, that's right. They put, what's her face? Niffle in there. That, but... Oh, no. No, Flavia. We're not doing this. I'm gonna end up having more Flavia merges than Priam merges. I'm gonna be so upset. Oh god, what are her fodder skills? I don't even remember too. I think she's got a PRF skill as well, and I can't remember what it is. Unless it's not a PRF, but I think it is. Oh gosh. Yeah, let's check really quick. I forgot, because I don't even know if I'm gonna... Oh, I hate those push skills though. Red Feud. I think that's not exclusive to her, right? Within combat against a red foe, disable skills of all foes, excluding foe in combat, and inflicts attack, speed, defense, res on foe during combat. During combat, disable skills of all red foes. So how does that work? Like, okay, look, I get it. I'm an idiot. I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I can read something perfectly, but I still cannot... I can't wrap my mind around it. I still don't understand. Like, you need to explain this to me in, like, child's terms, basically. Like, because I just can't understand it. I don't know. And I feel really bad, because I've seen players get really harsh on people who just don't understand how skills work. Like, what's his name? Zane? Is that the Grey Tome that was the Halloween banner unit that a lot of people use? I watched one video, and somebody was using Zane in a team, And all I saw in the comments were just people ripping him, like, oh, do they even know how Zane's weapon works? I'm like, I didn't know. You gotta explain it to me. And sometimes, oh, you know what? Speaking of messing up, because I was gonna say, oh, sometimes we mess. Is that? Oh, it's Carla. Oh my god, I want her twin brother too. Like, I don't. Like, Carla's cool and all, but Carol is the one who's super attractive, if we're being honest too. Actually, I don't know what it was. Somebody had. Oh, you know what? I remember. What was his what's his face? That other guy who's part of the White Fang group. Lee starts with an L. Lloyd got the short end of the stick on his art. Holy garbage. That was just a mess. Did you, like, I don't know if you guys saw it. Like, I saw his artwork from, like, you know, from the official artwork of the game he was from, and he looks good. Like, he's got the little bit of stubble. He's got, like, you know, like, I don't know how to explain it. He looks handsome. In Fire Emblem Heroes, nothing against his artist. Like, the artwork itself isn't bad, but they make Lloyd, like, he looks like, oh gosh, he looks like a feral, like some feral man from the woods. He doesn't look right. And it just throws me off so much. He really got, like, the short end of the stick on his artwork. And whose artwork were we just talking about before that? Can't remember. Oh god. Oh, that's right. I was talking about Carol. Carol ended. I don't know. I think I heard somewhere that Carol ended up changing appearance a lot between the two games that he shown up in. Not sure. But I just can't remember right now because I'm getting fizzed out. My orbs are starting to go down. I think I've only got 3 Priam units to build on, and I'm starting to fizzle out. My voice hurts really bad. Once I don't know, like I said, the video will end, but I will continue to summon and see if I can get more Priam for fodder. It's kind of sad. I have more orbs than I did in my Brave Banner, and I summoned more gatekeepers than I summoned on Priam. But that's because Flavia shares the same. Did I get 3? I think I got 2 or 3. I can't remember. I'll have to recount that too. But this whole video has just been me thirsting over Priam. I'm just so happy he's in there. I wanted to do an animatic of that one scene from Chowder with Endive where Schnitzel ends up quitting Mengdal's restaurant and then he goes to Endive's and she's just like, you're here about the job, and then she, like, runs away from the door. She comes back, she's just like, oh, I'm sorry, I just stepped out of the shower. And she, oh gosh, I miss that show. That, you know what, that's a show, like, I'm gonna sound like an old grump for saying that, but I really think that the children's shows that we had back then were just had way more to them than the children's shows we have today. Because, oh my gosh, Chowder was just for all audiences. You could still watch it, go back and laugh. And then, like, one of the funniest episodes to me too was still the, gosh, do you call it a time skip? I don't know. I don't know if it's technically a what if scenario or if it's technically like the canon ending, but basically where Chowder grows up and then everybody else has moved on, but he has to still figure out how to be a chef. It was a fun episode. Oh gosh, I miss that show so much, and that show was really fun too. And the memes that and you know what? That show had a very unique art style. Like, I feel like most of the shows today don't have, like, okay, they're, not to say the art style is bad, but there's not a whole lot of unique aesthetic to them. Like, to me, I could look at, what's it called? Amphibia and Gravity Falls and Owl House look the exact same to me. I mean, obviously Owl House is a slightly different style, but it literally looks almost the exact same, just doesn't really catch my eye. And I'm not saying those shows are bad, I'm just saying, like, visually those shows don't do anything for me. But, like, Chowder was just... Is that Carol? Like, after I was just, like, simping over him, am I finally getting him? What are the odds? Oh, that's really funny. Care to meet my blade? Oh, let me withdraw the offer. You are not ready. Oh my gosh, it's a little flirty. That's just a little bit flirty, or maybe that's just me. I don't know. Maybe I'm taking that out of context. Maybe I'm just too tired and I'm misreading the situation. That's really funny though. But maybe I could just get more Priams. Anyways, Chowder. I feel like Chowder had a really cute, like, the style was really neat. I like the way that they use textures for, like, the characters' clothes and stuff. I don't know. There's a specific term for that, like, where you put texture inlaid into... Oh gosh, excuse me, another hiccup. When you put textures inlaid into, like, a specific item or like article of clothing in the show, and like every time the character moves, you don't see the pattern move in it. There's a specific name for that. I just can't remember what it is. It's just that I am not savvy in the terms of animation. My friend's savvy in animation too. My friend is my friend is still doing animation stuff, and I keep saying it, but this time I'm gonna actually do it. If you want to check out my friend's artwork, I'm gonna put a link in the description because I think her artwork's really cool. I just don't know if I should put it to her DeviantArt or her Twitter, but maybe her DeviantArt. Her DeviantArt's got oh, I'm tired. Fizzling out. Running out of things to say. I still haven't even gone through half of my other things that are on this list too. I started talking about music and I did get distracted again. I think, so in terms of music, I've been listening to a lot of, I think Aimer is the way it's pronounced, that Japanese band Aimer. They're the ones who did I think they did the ending song for Kabaneri the Iron Fortress, but they also did the credit song for Vinland Saga as well, Torches. And I started listening. I don't know. I just started browsing their stuff randomly, and it's so good. Like I love Run Riot. I love Standalone. I love Kuwairo. The more tired I get, the less I can speak, and the more my throat hurts, the less I can enunciate. And what's another song there? I like April Showers a lot. That one's really cute too. It's just really like all their art or all their music's really good. You know what's really music too? I started watching Blue Period. That is a really good show. It's like it's more casual than I'm used to, but it's not a bad show. And I really like most of the characters. I would say I just don't like Ryuji. Yuka-chan, is that what he or she goes by? I don't know. It's really confusing. I don't like that character very much because one of the things that bugged me is that when the main character is like freaking out about his second test in like 4 days, Ryuji, just not trying to start any discourse, I'm just calling the character Ryuji. Ryuji calls the main character up and okay, I don't know if it's just me. The main character didn't hang out with Ryuji very much. That's just something I noticed. Like they had a couple times where they hung out a little bit, but they didn't really hang out in depth, even when the main character joined the art class. But once, like before the main character's second art exam or whatever that he has to do, Ryuji calls the main character up and then just says, "Oh, you're the type of person who blah 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 will do this, but you won't actually help people, you know, and like you don't care about me." And it's like, should he really like okay, I'm not trying to sound really callous. If you like help people out whenever you can, but at the same time, it's like there's only so much some people can do in their own power when they have to balance their whole life. And because the worst part of it is right after the main character goes with them to share the hotel room and to do, I'm just gonna summon on Green, I don't care. Maybe I'll get like a radio or something like that. Even when the main character goes with them to the hotel and helps him out and stuff like that, right after that whole thing happens, all of a sudden Ryuji's like, wow, I can't believe he did that. Even with his exam coming up in like 4 days, you know, I feel really bad that I guilted him into, taking responsibility for, it's just, I don't know, it bugs me. Like, you don't do that to you don't guilt trip your friends like that. It's so, other than that, good show, really like it. I really like the teachers a lot too. I can't remember the teachers. Oba, I can remember Miss Oba. I really like her a lot too. She's a really, she's a really good character. She's really fun. And she's tall too. They knew they were making her a tall lady because she walked through that door and you can see her head barely scraping the door frame. They knew she was just going to be a good character. I love how enthusiastic she is. She's just great. Love that character. But the main theme, Omioka, oh gosh, I'm so sorry, I'm butchering these names. It's like a very jazzy intro. I really like it. It's really good. And I think, oh gosh, I really hope, maybe I shouldn't be summoning on my last few orbs because I know it's going to run into that house. But, I mean, I'll have 2 if I get 2 red orbs. Okay, good, 2 red orbs. So it's not like that Halloween, like when I had those 2, that was awful though too. Maybe I can get one last Priam? Maybe you can give me one more Priam? Just don't give me a Flavia, please. Abel! Oh, why? I don't even think you have anything good for fodder either. Like, yeah, there's nothing I can see that's like super awesome. You and your daughter just ruined my night. Oh gosh. Maybe this one will be Priam. Who knows? Oh what? What? Oh gosh. The foresight on. Oh, I'm dizzy. I think I'm gonna pass out. Oh gosh, hang on a minute. Give me a second. I feel so tired. I'm sorry. I know I'm super muffled away from that. Oh gosh. All right. Well, that was not bad. I'm like literally like that was so funny. I think I gotta end it right here. I don't have anything else I can really say, but thank you guys for watching this, sticking around. Holy crap, it's like 15 minutes. I'm gonna end the video right now, so I'll see you guys later.